I don't know why I'm filming this. Like, let me be 100% honest with you. I was just sitting there, drawing, studying, doing whatever, and then a voice of me just went like, "Oh, why don't you film a video?" I was like, "I have a video?" It's been a pretty long time ever since I've ever done any videos, so here I am again. I don't know what to talk about. It's been quite some time. I haven't worked on the podcast. I've deleted my social media, deleted Instagram, deleted TikTok. I barely use WhatsApp. I don't know. I've been pretty distant for quite some time. And it's been pretty hard. I don't even know what's the point of what I'm currently doing. I don't know if there's a specific thing I'm supposed to be saying. I don't think so, but if you feel like you should do something, then you should do it. So, with that being said, I felt like I should do this. I felt like maybe this is good for me, maybe somebody else is going through a similar situation, or maybe not, maybe. I'm sure there's definitely somebody out there, who can relate to this phase, but like, I'm somebody who's always been very, very productive, and I've always got things done. I was living just to get things done. I've always had goals, I've always met my expectations and even higher. I've always been participating in social activities and programs and volunteering and whatever. But ever since 2025 started, I just feel stagnant, if this makes any sense. Like, yeah, I'm moving through my day, I'm going to my lessons, I'm getting schoolwork done. I hang out with friends, I take care of myself, but I just feel so heavy, and I realize that it's mostly because we just put too much pressure on ourselves that is not even necessary to begin with. Like, back then I just used to do things because I felt like I'm not good enough, whether it was the internships I joined or the volunteering I did. I used to do many things at the same time, and along with my studies and work, all together. So I just reached a point where I'm like, damn, that was a lot. Yes, I do miss being active. I do miss putting myself out there. I do miss getting things done. But why? Like, for what? Why do everything at the same time? Why pressure myself? And at the end of it, like during this phase, let's say 2024, summer 2024, and also the ending of 2024, I just felt very overstimulated. Like, I reached the point where I was just burnt out, and if I could just sit still and you look at my hands, they would be shaky, because this is how much actually was for me, And with that being said, we go back again to the same point we just discussed, feeling like you're not good enough, and that you have to keep proving to yourself that you're enough, or to other people, just so you feel validated. And again, this is like the root cause of the problem. You want validation. You want to feel like you are okay, like there's nothing wrong about you, but why do you feel like there's something wrong about you to begin with? Like, who made you feel like there is something wrong about you to begin with? And then I just sit with myself and I'm like, damn, why do I feel so fucked up? Like, when did all of this start? Did I do this to myself? Or was this done to me? Or was it how I was raised, or my childhood, or what it is? And it basically just has to do with how you were brought up, how you were raised. If you were constantly just neglected or dismissed, or people made you feel like there's something wrong about you. Like growing up, I was always criticized for literally just being me, for doing whatever, for the most basic things. So for that reason, I kind of grew up into this person who's kind of I wouldn't say seeking validation, but this is basically what it was. Like even in friendships, only recently I started being real with my friends. I started opening up to my friends and asking for help and support and advice. Back then I just used to be there. I had this sort of persona that I curated for when I'm outside with people, or social, or in public places, when I'm just, this golden retriever type of person, but I never really showed up as the imperfect, normal person I am. The person who feels anxious most of the time, who has many insecurities, who feels heavy, and who feels too much. And then I reached a point where I'm like, well, what's the point of these friendships if I'm not getting anything out of it, if I'm constantly being the person. It's okay. If I'm constantly being the person who's who's positive, who's outgoing, who's got some sort of maybe a charm or some sort of, I don't know, but I always gave other people attention, but I never really received any back. If anything, it was the bare minimum, because everybody just thinks that I do have my shit together when I'm actually not. The lightning is kind of not good. It's not better. Yeah. I'm back. Today's outfit slays, though. We should really admire what we're seeing right now. Also, I really want to show you this. I just did this. I've always said I'm not really into embroidery at all, or just creating stuff with fabric. But I recently did this, and I'm really proud of it. Recently, I developed this weird obsession with palm trees, and I'm trying to understand where it's coming from. I realize it's because I really relate to that. If I was not a human being, I probably would have been a palm tree, because if you think about it, palm trees are just really tall, and they're kind of slim, and they've got hair, very messy, curly, just that goes like that. And this is me, because I'm pretty tall. My hair is also big and curly, so I feel like a palm tree. Maybe that's why I really love it. It's pretty weird, but yeah, I love palm trees. That's one thing to know about me. What else did I want to say? So yeah, back to our topic again. I keep drifting off too much. One thing about me, I'm never really gonna keep stuck to one topic. I'm never gonna film any of these videos just showing what I have to say, because I don't know what to say. I'm just yapping, I guess. I came here to study. Not that I haven't studied, I did study, but I wanna yap. And I have a family gathering tonight. I'm not really looking forward to that. I hate family gatherings, But I'm just gonna end up isolating myself in the bedroom, and that's what we can do. Anyways, back again to what we were saying. So, I was saying that because of how we were raised, or things that were said to us as kids, we end up believing it even though it's not true. Why would you criticize a child? What did a child do to criticize them? And with that being said, I understand like some sort of projection, or parents have their own struggles and insecurities, and I do understand that, but it's not a justification for their fucked up behavior, because you're raising people, real humans, souls, so you can't just come with your own shit and pour it into these new beings who know nothing about life, and just let them be, because, okay, we grew up. How do we feel? How do we feel? But, what's done is done. You cannot change your parents, but what I mean is, I used to put so much pressure on myself to fit a certain image I had of myself in my mind, whether that is a specific personality or specific achievements I wanted to achieve, and I just didn't accept myself if I were anything else other than that. Like if there is not one time I showed up, for example, to an outing with my friends, or I'm hanging out with someone, and I'm not feeling well, or they notice that I seem a little bit off, I would just guilt trip myself, and I would be like, damn, you should not be feeling that way. You're going out with a friend. You're supposed to have high energy, so people enjoy being around you. And then I came to this realization of like, wait, but these people are actually going out with me. Like, if they're hanging out with me, why would they expect me to constantly be on top of the game? Because nobody always is. Like, yeah, sometimes we do have high energy levels, but sometimes we don't. And this is just how it is. So I really don't get why I did that, but it also stems down to wanting to be liked by everyone. And this is why I maintain this specific personality that people like, because people like someone who's fun, who's joyful, who's positive, who gives attention, who's energetic. But like, do I always feel positive? No, I don't. Am I always energetic? Well, for the past 3 months, I've been depressed. No. Do I feel funny? No. Yes, I'm funny, but I don't feel funny right now. And that's okay. So it's fine. Like, I'm just learning to let myself be. Like, I don't need to put on this constant state of, I guess, performance. What do you call it? Act, I guess. You could call it an act, because it's basically an act. Like, you're putting on this persona and saying, oh, this is what everybody would like, so be this. But why? Why? So just let yourself be, and don't constantly put pressure on yourself to finish things, to do things. It's okay to sleep for the whole day. It's okay to not work out for a week. It's okay to not reply to your messages or not help someone because you don't have the energy to. It's okay to procrastinate on your homework. It's just let yourself be. If you feel drained, if you feel tired, just let it be. You're not what you achieve or what you do, but you're just you. You are a human being at the end of the day, and we all have our phases in this. So there's a phase that you feel. There's a phase where you feel drained or tired, or like you can't really take it anymore. So just let it be. Don't put pressure on yourself. Like recently, I've been doing nothing except venting to my friends. Whether I meet up with them or I text them, I just vent. This is all I do. And yeah, I do study, I go out, I run sometimes, but I mostly vent. And if my friends are not there, if my friends are not online, or they don't want to hang out, I vent to ChatGPT. This is all I've been doing for the past 3 months, and am I proud of it? No. But is it right? it's actually what's right, because I've been too hard on myself for quite a long time, for years, and I never gave myself a break. But now I'm finally allowing myself to breathe, and not even fully. Let me tell you, the past 3 months, I'm saying that I did not do anything much. I'm saying that I was not productive. I'm saying that I did nothing but vent. If I have to be honest with you, I got my IELTS exam, and I scored an 8. I received 5 recommendation letters for college. I wrote my personal statement. I worked on my resume. I have done some volunteering for Ramadan, because we're in Ramadan now. I've also, what else? I've made 2 portfolios, one for my graphic design work, and the other for just my normal art stuff. So that's a lot. And in 3 months, and along with that, a lot of family shit has happened that I'm still trying to navigate, because these people hurt me so bad, and these people don't even care about what I do, And I feel like I just have to carry the whole thing on my own. Nobody really cares. Maybe my friends care, but what can my friends do? They can just listen. They can't really do much. What else? The weather is very light today. It's kind of like spring. I love spring so much. Winter has been so depressing, and I hate to admit this because I'm always the type of person who says, "Ooh, winter," I love the cozy clothes, and I love the rain, and the drinks, and all these things, but no. I hate winter with all my heart. Every single winter, I'm going through something, and it's only until spring when things actually get better, because now it's spring, and now I do feel lighter, I feel more energetic. I'm more active, but the past 3 months I wouldn't say I've been hibernating, because no, I still burnt myself out, but I just did not feel okay, So, yeah, summer is near, spring is here, spring starts in April, so with that being said, things are gonna get better. Brighter days ahead, Brighter days ahead. Just let yourself be. Don't perform. Don't force yourself to be something or do something. Just let it be. What's the worst case scenario? You're gonna fail your exams? Fuck your exams. Fail the exams. It's fine. Just let yourself be. Damn. That's all for today, I guess. And again, I don't know why I started this video, but here we are, I guess. I do have a family gathering right now, so I should really go before my parents start calling me and just being annoying, so I gotta go. Bye.